Good evening, one and all. We're here at the famous Eden Gardens. You join us for this match between India and South Africa. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Alison. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
An unconventional tactic here. It's definitely batter-friendly conditions. Choosing to bowl first.
We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. into the over. 8 runs coming from it. South Africa are 8 for none.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
Singh coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. And a scamper through for a single, good running.
Yes.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Singh over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Doesn't beat the infield. Straight to the fielder.
Yes.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Might look to go big again here.
Yes. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Shot, should be runs here. Was quick onto that in the infield. Gave away far too many runs. If this continues, only one way this is going.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Yes. Great shot. At least one on offer.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful. Full front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Over pitched, punch through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Yes.
Good catch, out.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. There could be a couple if they hustle. Five runs added there. South Africa are 42 for 1.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Pandya, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Power and precision in that shot.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match.
Yes.
Well played, could be a quick single.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yep.
Worked away. It's a nice single. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
That ends an amazing power play. Stacks of runs. They should be looking at 200 at least. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yes.
They'll get at least one here. Shot, land back and punch through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Nicely played. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well left and through to the keeper. No shot offered again.
That's the over. South Africa, 65 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Great shot. At least one on offer. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
End of the over. South Africa are now 71 for 1.
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the spacing power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. 6th lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nicely played. Runs 1.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will he reply? Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field.
On the up, a fabulous drive for 6.
Sunda has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Yes.
That's a solid shot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Markram, stand and deliver. Holds the pole as the ball goes straight over the bubble line. 6 more. Nice shot. Runs possible. Shot. Should be runs here. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch.
Grievous out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too. First ball for the batter, coming in.
And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Miller, the new batter, in, but won't be facing just yet.
There could be a couple if they hustle. They'll get at least 1 here. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Miller ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Absolutely middle that. Sharma showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being inserted.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Power and precision in that shot. That's a boundary save for sure. Scampered through for a single. Good running. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Edge. Amazing delivery. That's gone. Nice simple catch.
Ferreira, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. That's the over. A much better showing compared to earlier, and we'll want to build on that.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
There'll be runs here. Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the 1 on offer. Oh, great shot, not going to beat the fielder. And that shot, oh no, everyone's gone up. Yada shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing the... shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
End of the over. South Africa are now on 109 for 4.
Oh my, that's racing away. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Doesn't beat the infield.
Into the 15th over. The batting team are now 112 for 4.
Yep.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. How will the bowler respond?
Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads. Well balanced and a flick of the wrist. Finally got some work to do to cut that off.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Into the 16th over. South Africa are now on 124 for 4.
Thick edge and gone. Brilliant catch.
George just about ready to go out in the middle. He's got their tail up.
Shot, should be runs here. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Finds the fielder with that shot. Cinder, too crafty, and that's the end of that.
Jansen, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. They'll push hard, should get back for two. Nice shot, runs possible. Great shot, at least one on offer. Not too much room and got what it deserved. Shot straight past the bowler, could well be four.
End of the 18th over, South Africa are now 134 for 6.
Singh coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
A few moves made in the field.
Nicely played.
Good return back from the deep.
Super catch.
Bosch, the right-hander coming in, lower down the order. Always nice to put some scoreboard pressure on the opposition.
Nicely played. Rings one. There'll be runs here. Edged, what a ball.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nicely played.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Bumrah coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely.
Yes.
Full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. India with a massive shout. Big appeal. This could be out.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. No, dropped. That should have stuck. Oh, that's just too full. Norkia makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4. And that's the end of the innings. South Africa have set a target of 149 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
Hit that hard and fast.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, just got to accept it and move on. Great shot, at least one on offer.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Shot, should be runs here. Huge. That has flown.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Everyone's gone. Oh, that's close.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Driven through cover, just the one. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
One gone and an excellent start to this power.
No, terrible shot. They'll get at least one here.
Yep.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Worked away, and it's a nice single. Wow, that's missed the lot. There could be a couple if they hustle. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Bobby runs here. End of the over. India 20 for 1.
With 2 overs down into the second innings, and they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Middled that one. Great timing.
Yep.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Needs a dot ball.
Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Expensive over that one. There's going to need to be a serious tactical rethink. The batter's confidence is really growing.
3 overs gone, and this excellent first half of the power play has put them in a strong position early on.
Late cut. Straight to the fielder. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Shot. Should be runs here.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Yada has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Misses everything.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. End of another disappointing over. Markram has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
4 overs gone, and it's a very good start to this run chase. Excellent power play so far. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Yada, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Beats the field with a great shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Over India, 48 for 1.
5 down and they're above the run rate at the moment. Been a good power play so far.
Going with pace now. Great shot. At least one on offer. There could be a couple if they hustle. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Stokes with a great catch. They had to run a fair bit, and they've made a tough chance into a fairly easy one.
Left-hander out in the middle, almost ready to face their first ball.
Varma taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. A lovely shot. Just rocks back and puts it away.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. That's out. Caught.
Harvick coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Big appeal. This could be out. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it.
Didn't have a lot going for it. It's hit them outside the line and will be not out.
Yada, quite confident with the challenge. You can just tell from the body language. Pretty confident, and they're going to get a second chance. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. Pandya ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nice shot. Runs possible. They'll get at least one here. South Africa will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Eddie runs here.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Square cut, finds point, no run. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. The bowler looks really confident. Will you listen to that crowd? They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. India starting to hit their stride now after a big over. South Africa in a whole heap of trouble.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Hit that hard and fast. Great shot. At least one on offer. And that's dropped. Oh, no. Driven through extra cover to get a single. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. End of another disappointing over. Markram has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
Some good work after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high.
Bosch coming back into the attack has done well so far. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Knocked them over, just too much pace there.
Samson, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Power and precision in that shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
There could be a couple if they hustle. Oh, well, don't even bother running. That's the over. A much better showing compared to earlier, and we'll want to build on that.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will he reply?
They'll get at least 1 here. Cut away to deep point, should just be the single. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. The ball's returned out from the deep there.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Shot. Should be runs here. That's a bit unlucky.
Dubé, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today.
South Africa with a massive shout. Nicely played. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Worked away. It's a nice single. No. Terrible shot. That's the over. India a 99 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Sundar, the left-hander in the middle, and looks quite relaxed out there as well.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. Shot, at least 2 on offer. Ferreira did very nicely out there in the boundary. Scamper through for a single, good running. There could be a couple if they hustle. 6 runs added in that over. India 105 for 6.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
George back into the attack. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Over India, 112 for 6.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Misses everything. Shot, should be runs here.
Good return back from the deep.
Driven through cover, just the one. Nicely played.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Nice shot, straight to gully. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Stubbs sat underneath the ball and a fine catch. The floodlights didn't seem to worry them at all, but they certainly made it look easier than what it was.
Singh coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-strikers end for now.
Jensen back in the bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. There'll be runs here. Singh taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. The bowler looks really confident. Big appeal. This could be out. Look to have pitched in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Well, it's hitting in line.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
Yadav, left-handed tail ender, taking guard. First ball for the batter, coming in.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Bumrah, the new batsman at the crease. Right-hander in the lower order today. We'll see how he approaches the innings.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball. Deny the hat-trick and then worry about getting runs. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Norkia coming back into the attack. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Lovely balance, leant back and punched behind point, the ball heading to the boundary.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
York here shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Went for the drive, complete miss. Shot, should be runs here.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's a solid shot. Shot, at least 2 on offer. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Into the 18th over, the batting team are now on 138 for 9.
Pulled away nicely past square leg, just the one. There could be a couple if they hustle. On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. Might look to go big again here.
Nicely played. They'll get at least 1 here. Nice shot. Straight to gully.
End of the 19th over. India now on 147 for 9.
George handed the ball for the final over. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Just 2 to win.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Waits for it. Crack! And that looks to be 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.